It's January 1st, and we are January 1st, 1941, and we're looking at the Italian first move for the beginning of the year. And if you'll recall, we had a minor breakthrough here, and I really don't think that it's wide enough or substantial enough to be sustainable. As the Italian player, as I look at the forces that are around here, I've decided to put this stack of relatively weak armor in reserve, this fairly strong stack of infantry into reserve. There's a 436 armor unit and 2 big divisions. It's actually pretty close to being maxed out there on the stacking. And I've moved some units in to plug some holes and reinforce this stack here as well. And the plan is actually to try and leverage as much artillery as possible and DG these stacks in the combat phase. And then I've moved these units from here up to try and provide some potential to attack here. And then let's see. And then I was hoping that I could take these guys right there. That's a 9. You can't see it because it's blocked, but it's a little very weak 913 AR rating of 1. Take those guys and 1 or 2 units from somewhere here. I think this stack here has good units. And if both of these are DG'd from the artillery, I'll attack both. And then I'm also going to try and DG this stack. And I forget what's in here, and I'm not looking. But I'm going to try and pop O'Connor and whatever's in there, because I think this was more of a ruse than anything else. In the meantime, over here, I've swept these units up to here, just 4 or 5 hexes, and this is a naked stack of artillery units. Defensive 3 in total, and an action rating of 3. So we'll kind of have a 2-to-1, 3-to-1 go with these guys here. I think I've got 12. Actually, that's not going to be 12. It's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be 5-to-3. So, it ain't going to be that great an attack. But if we can DG or force a retreat, kind of put some pressure on the supply line as well back here, which makes me think I might want to move this unit too. If I had 1 more reserve marker, I would put him in reserve. I'm not sure what else. I've got to move a couple of other 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, everyone's in range, so I don't have to move anybody. Well, that's a range of 1. That's a range of 2. I'm going to have to move some artillery up. So we're going to move these guys all up 1 hex. Get them all in range. These guys might as well stay back since they suck. Alright. I'll come back when we've got some results. Take 1 from here, 1 from DeBrook. And 29 factors. 5. It's just a DG. It'll be 15. I think there's some artillery in here somewhere. No, there's not. Okay. There is here though, but it's DG'd. Whoa. Oh, this will be a disaster. Here we go. Down the bottom, there is some artillery. And it's DG'd. It's 13 factors. I'm going to save that to attack there. Yep. Ugh. What a mess. A little bit cozy in there. 13. Alright, so we're going to do 15 from here onto this guy. Now you start rolling like crap. 7. 7, 7, 7, 7. We drop one back because it's in the hedgehog. And we do have units adjacent, so, and they're not in protective terrain, so we are, and I don't think they have more than 3 re. I know there's, pretty sure there's not 3 re in there. No, there's not. Ooh, you know what, there is. There's more than 3 re, there's 3 and a bit. Which is just going to be enough to put it 1 back. So, okay, so it doesn't matter. It's just the same. A lot of this adjustment stuff ends up not making a difference. So you don't sweat the small stuff. And I said we had 26 there, was 13 on this guy. We rolled an 8. 13 on an 8. There's also a DG on the open there, buddy. Okay, I gotta pay 13, I gotta pay 3T for that dude. Let's take 2 from there. And I'll flip this guy and get 3 back. Right, so I'm just gonna move straight to combat. A 13 and a 15, and both of those cocked DGs. $19 factors, fighting 2.5, fighting 2 factors. Yeah, it's a 12% chance of taking some losses. We'll see what happens. And we've got to pay for that as well. It's going to be expensive. Lose 2, exploit 3. So that guy is toast. And that is this, the 8th Hussars. Bite the bullet. Okay, combat. I'm going to take that hex back. Right, now this hex here. You British will rue the day you came to town, let me tell you. Alright. I'm going to do this hex here now. That'll be 15. Yeah, oh, come on, dude. I don't believe those guys were DG'd. I think that may have been a counter flying across the board, but we'll leave it now. And you have... Oh, it's a 1. Haha. So that is 1.5 to... It's 15 to 1.5. That's gonna hurt. But we do have the action rating going against us there. And we have an AR. Oh, I moved the Rag guy. Where did I move him to? That's what I meant to do, is to bring him up there. Never mind. Okay. They're fighting with us. Alright, let's do it. Is it in open terrain? It is. These are DG'd. Hang on, their armor. They're DG'd. Do they get the value of being doubled? I believe they do. So crap. So that's 2. So it's going to be 3. And a 1. And that's really not good. Okay. So I lose 1. And they have defenders have no effect. So the tanks most sensibly hang on in that hex, and I have to lose a step. I'll lose this little knucklehead here. Where is he? Get rid of that 1 step. Oh, so it would have been 4. It would have been 2. So that would have dropped our attack by 2 more factors. I think that's going to have a big... Yeah, the percentages don't change, really. Percentage chance of something happening don't change. These guys are dead. Once you go into the dead bucket. And he went too far. Alright, we've got 2 more attacks to go. And then we're going to call it the Italian's turn. Where was this? Don't need that anymore. That's from the dead unit. We are going to try and, well, let's do this attack first, because this has got pretty slim pickings. 3 AR of 2, and here I've got, oops, I've got 1/3 of that. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, that's only going to be 1.5 times, but they've got that AT effect. So that's a wash. So that's 2, I believe, and 4. That makes that 6. Plus 1 is 7 to 3. So they're both going to have to use supply. I've got to do supply for those 2 other attacks. Lose 1, exploit 4. Wow, surprise goes up 6 columns. Option 2. Okay, these guys are going to lose 1, and they will retreat. And they are going to retreat 2 to here. And we will get a little exploit marker for you. I don't think we can actually exploit, but we're just going to move into the hex. Actually, no, we're not. We will not move everybody into the hex. For crying out loud. This happens all the time when I play. This is why I don't do live video of me playing, because it's just a disaster. Shit flying everywhere. Alright, I'm not even going to take that. I want to take that hex because it's got the supply, so we'll pop this dude in here. And we'll leave these 2 back here to keep us in supply. I'll leave that there, reminding what the hell I'm doing. Now I need to pay a total of, let's see, there's 2T there for that attack, and then 2 for the last one for the Brits, and this attack had 3 steps in it, and I'm going to need to take that from Solemn, because that's the only one that's close enough. So that's 2, that was 3 steps, so let's make that a 1 actually. Solemn now goes down to 1 SP. Okay. And this attack had 1, 2, 3, 4T as well. So crap, I'll just take these out, take that whole SP out of there too. All right. Now, do we want to do this attack here? I got a bunch of guys. I'm going to go for it. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, it's a 3-8. So it's 5 halved. This is going to be, let's see if I've got any AT. I've got armor as well. So my armor is going to be 8, but they have red, so it's 1.5. So that'll be 6. So what do we, that all happens in the exploit phase anyway. All right, let's stop there for you. We're going to do exploit phase next. We had a pretty good turn. We DG'd these guys and put some little hurt on the back, in the backfield there. And I think the Italians are going to plug this hole. The British are frittering away yet again their forces. All right, there you go, chappies.